that Jesus did. So far we've learned about 6 different miracles, and today we're going to learn about another one. But every week we're always very careful to remind you that a miracle is something impossible, but Jesus did it because he was able to use the power of God. So a miracle, we said, is something impossible but true. A miracle can't be explained in nature. The most clever of scientists can't explain it. And Jesus was not doing tricks. But speaking of tricks, every week we've had our resident clown, Gonzo the Great, telling you and showing you all how to do a trick. Different trick each week that you could use to impress your friends. So, Gonzo the Great, do you have a trick for us today?
Yes, I've got a couple of ropes.
Ropes?
Yeah, look, these are amazing. Look, these ropes.
Well, what do they do?
How do you do this?
How is that a trick?
It's a trick, what do you say?
That's not a trick. Do you have a trick for us today?
Yes. Here, let me do it today.
Okay, so what do you do?
Okay, just hold the secret to the rope.
Okay.
Like that. Just hold it like that. Yeah, no, hold it like that. You're doing it wrong.
Like this?
No, I'll show you again. Hold it nice and straight like this.
Well, what do you do?
I'll just
Right,
hold it
like
nice
that,
and
like
straight.
that,
Yeah.
And then you go like that.
Yeah.
Well, mine doesn't work.
Here, you try mine. Say, there's nothing wrong with yours.
No, mine doesn't work. Hold on. What did you do? Did you speak nice?
You want me to move on in?
Beautifully? Right, well.
Here, look, you take this one back again, because this one works.
But it doesn't work for me. Give me this one.
Right. How can you be so stupid?
Your thumb is here, and your fingers are there. Right, you let go.
Do you want to know how the trick works, or do you want something to help?
Well, I think Janice worked. I think you might be able to do it.
Ooh.
Come on, Dan.
Just follow everything I do.
Right? You just do whatever Gordon showed you to do.
Right, just go for the middle. Oh, here, you take my one. That's one. And you give me this one. This was just a trick, because depending, if you hold the rope this way, it's stiff. If you hold it this way, it's not. And so what we have is we actually have one of these ropes for all the children. And there's a few left over, so if somebody wants to take one for grandchildren, yes, at the end. But thank you very much for
Everybody's going to
this.
get one, because in a few weeks' time, I'm going to ask all of you to practice one of the tricks that you've been shown, and then you're going to come up and you can choose whichever trick you want. You're all going to have one of those ropes. You choose one of those, that's fine, but you have to make it into a big trick, okay? But we'll tell you about that later. But for now, let's get to our story for today. So our story for today is about a miracle, not a trick, a miracle. Something that Jesus did that no one else could do. There is no explanation. It's not a trick. Gordon still is happy doing Gonzo. Right, okay, so are you all having a lovely summer? Yes. Today is a lovely day. But let's face it, there's been a lot of rain this summer, hasn't there? Have you ever said to yourself, or have you ever thought, I wish the rain would just stop. Just stop for an hour or 2 hours. Let me go outside and play. Or I want to go to the park, but it's always raining. Everything's wet. It's just not fair. But there's nothing that you can do about it. But you know, at least there hasn't been any storms. Do you know what a storm is? A storm is when there's lots of rain, maybe lots of wind, maybe some thunder and lightning. And when you've got a storm, maybe there'll be floods. If it gets really, really windy, maybe even great big trees will fall down and there's lots of damage and chaos. lots of things happen when there's a storm. But I wonder what it's like when there's a storm at sea. Today we're going to find out. Right, so this is the sea, okay? Well, I nearly fell in. And I'm going to ask Gordon to be a fisherman on the sea. And I'm going to get my paddle. Right ahead. Now, it's a lovely day. Gordon's out in his boat. But in here, I have a storm. Do you believe me in this bag there's a storm? Yes. There will be if you help me, right? Who would like to make the wind? Okay, who wants to make the wind? Right, we're going to do this, okay? So first, just a little bit of wind. And then it's really, really windy. Right, Denzel, would you like to be the waves? I need somebody else to be waves as well. Come on, Artem, you come up and be waves for me. Right, so what you have to do, you take it into that. Okay? Artem, you come. So first, it's going to be tiny waves, but of course, when the wind gets more, there's going to be big waves, okay? So I'm going to help you with the wind. Now, just a little bit of wind. So now I'm getting really stormy, great big waves, and then the water's going to Now that we know what a storm is, let's watch our video. Right, can you guys have the video there for me? Thank you.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus calms the storm. This is Jesus. Hey-o! Who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love and healed people from their sickness. He did many miracles like walking on water. And even raised people from the dead. Wahoo! One day after preaching to a crowd of people, Jesus said to his disciples, "Let's cross to the other side of the lake." You got it. So they got into a boat and started out. Other boats followed him too. And as they sailed across, Jesus fell asleep. But soon a fierce storm came down on the lake. The boat was filling with water and they were in real danger. The disciples went and woke Jesus up, shouting, "Wake up! Save us! We are going to drown! Don't you care if we drown?" Jesus responded, "Why are you afraid? You have so little faith." Then he got up and rebuked the wind and waves, saying, "Silence, be still." Suddenly the wind stopped and there was a great calm. Then he asked them, "Where is your faith?" The disciples were terrified and amazed. "Who is this man?" they asked each other. When he gives a command, even the wind and waves obey him.
So, you know, no matter how much you might wish that the rain would stop, you can't actually make the wind stop or the rain stop. You have no control over it. But as you saw, Jesus only had to speak and the storm stopped. It went completely calm. It didn't leave a trail like that before. Anyway, Jesus was able to do that through the power of God. And you know, a lot of the men that were in those boats along with Jesus, they used to be fishermen. before they were his disciples, before they followed Jesus. That was their job. So they were used to being in the boats, out on the sea, in all kinds of weather. They were used to that. But this storm was so bad, it made them frightened. They were frightened, and they were worried that they were going to drown. Jesus was in the boat with them, and Jesus was able to calm that storm. But Jesus said to them, "Where is your faith?" You know, they had Jesus right there in the boat with them, and all they needed to do was trust Jesus. You know, you might never be in a little boat in a big storm on the sea, but there will be things in your life that make you frightened. There will be things in your life that make you worried, and that is like a big storm in your life. Maybe there's nothing that you can do about it, nothing that you can do. Maybe you have to move house. Maybe you have to move to a new school. Maybe there's a kid near you picking you all the time, or maybe you've got exams to do. Whatever that is that makes you worried and frightened, that's like a storm in your life. But if you have Jesus in your life with you, it's not wrong to be afraid, to be frightened. It's natural. But what we need to do first of all is go to Jesus and ask him to calm that storm that's in our lives. Ask him to help us through and to calm that storm. And remember, if Jesus can calm the storm in the sea, he can do that for you as well. So now we're going to sing. I don't think we have the words with us, should we?
No.
But we're going to sing, "My God is so big, so strong and so mighty." And of course, Jesus was very powerful. All he had to do was speak. He didn't have to get in a rage and fight and shout at the wind and the waves. He just had to speak calmly, and the waves and the wind obeyed. That's powerful. So our God is so big, so strong, so mighty. There's nothing that he cannot do. You all know, don't you?
I think even Robert knows the actions too.
Our God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. Our God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. The mountains are his, the rivers are his, the stars are his handiwork too. Our God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. Our God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. Our God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. The mountains are his, the rivers are his, the stars are his handiwork too. Our God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do.
Don't forget to get your lunches. Yeah.
And Mom did make an effort to pick up the paper, but it was wet on the floor. It's all stuck on the floor. So we'll deal with that.
Yeah. So there was a slight, I wasn't going to comment on this.